In this video, I'm going to show you how to assemble and use the Pigeon Cleft Palate Nurser. When you get this bottle system, it should come already assembled, but once you unassemble it, I want you to know how it works. So this is going to have a nipple that will have a valve built into the nipple. It will also come with this little white disc. When you are putting this disc into the nipple, you want to have the label into the nipple so that the vent part goes back into the bottle. It can be tricky because this valve, this is identical. One is not longer than the other, but you always want to have this pigeon label into the nipple. So we're going to pop that all the way in so that it sits nice and flush in the nipple. Then this is going to pop into the collar, and you really want to make sure that you pop it all the way around so that that nipple is fully onto the collar so that it doesn't leak. Then you'll screw this into your bottle. When you are feeding, you want to make sure that this notch is pointing towards baby's nose. That will help vent the nipple and prevent a vacuum from frustrating the baby. If a vacuum gets in the system, baby will not be able to get milk out, and it can cause a malfunction in the valve in the bottle. So make sure that that notches up. The tighter you screw this on, the slower this will flow. So if it is going a little bit too fast, you can always tighten it really good. And if it's going a little too slow, you can always loosen it just a little bit. Then what you'll want to do is fill this nipple. So we're going to squeeze the nipple, turn it upside down, release until it fills. If there's a lot of air, you can do that 1, 2, 3 times to really make sure that that nipple is nice and full. Now this becomes a compression-based system where as the baby squeezes the nipple, milk will come out. This system is also soft, so if you squeeze the bottle, you can also get milk to come out. So if your baby is really struggling to compress that system, while the baby is actively sucking and swallowing, you can do some compressions to also help baby move milk or formula from this bottle. Make sure every single time you're cleaning that valve really well, because little clumps of formula or fat from breast milk can stick in that valve and make it a little sticky and malfunction. So this is the Cleft Palate Nurser by Pigeon and how to set it up and use it for your baby. Now you know.